Welcome to our lecture online. Now let's try our hand at this particular example. Notice it's still a binomial cubed, but we have a negative sign instead of a positive sign. And even though we have numerical coefficients and we have powers for x and y, we handle the exact same way as if it was the simplified form a minus b quantity cubed. The result of this would be equal to the first term cubed minus 3 times a squared b plus 3ab squared and minus b cubed. Oop, I said cubed and I write squared. Let me make that into a cube. Like that. Notice we're going to do exact same over here. This is going to be equal to the first term cubed, 2x cubed quantity cubed, minus, because we have to alternate, 3 times the first term squared times the second term plus, because we're alternating signs, 3 times the first term times the second term squared minus, again, alternating, plus, minus, it would be the third term cubed. Now all we have to do is simplify that, so we get the following. This would be 2 cubed, that is 8x. Here we have to multiply exponents to the 9th. Here we have minus 2 squared is 4, times 3 is 12, times 3 is 36. So minus 36, x to the third squared would be x to the 6th, and y squared. Here we have plus 3 squared is 9, times 3 is 27, times 2 is 54, x cubed, y squared would be y to the 4th. And finally, 3 cubed is 27, so minus 27, y to the 6th, because we multiply exponents. And so that's the simplified form of that binomial cubed. Notice if we follow the strict rules, it is not bad. Simply 1, 3, 3, 1 for the coefficients, plus, minus for the signs, and then we just go in descending order for the first term and ascending order for the second term. 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 on the exponents. It's as simple as that. That's how we do it.